In 1705, a woman from Ireland named Marjorie McCall became extremely ill. She had a really bad fever, and before long, it seemed like she had stopped breathing, so she was pronounced dead. And since people were scared that her fever would spread, Marjorie was very quickly buried. Now shortly afterwards, grave robbers who would often dig up people's graves to steal whatever possessions they had on them dug up Marjorie's grave and were really excited to see that her wedding ring was still on her finger. But as they tried to pull it off, they realized that Marjorie's finger was so swollen that it was stuck. So instead, they decided they would simply cut off her entire finger and take the ring that way. But as soon as they began cutting, the grave robbers all jumped as Marjorie's corpse moved. They were all scared to death and immediately bolted. And turns out, Marjorie was in fact not dead and had only been in a coma. And those grave diggers had likely saved her life. When Marjorie got out of her grave and knocked on the door of her home, her husband apparently said, "If I hadn't buried your mother, I would swear that was her knock." When he opened the door, he fainted. Marjorie would go on to live a long life and even have another kid before being buried for good. I hope.